This is the Blakk Boat, the voice of the Patriot, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. Here, my brother, my sister, we are not neutral. We have taken sides, the side of the truth. That is why we say we are the headquarters of the truth. Now, today we have a number of issues to look at, and we're going to be very brief and go straight to the point. Now, the very first story I am looking at is taken from Ghana Web, and it says, Boateng Agyeman warns President Mahama over ignoring Omane's presidential jet advice. And I read, now, former New Patriotic Party, New Jobbing North constituency chairman, Boateng Agyeman, has stated that the late Defense Minister, Dr. Edward Omani Boama, warned President John Dramani Mahama about the state of Ghana's presidential jet before his untimely death. Now, speaking during a panel discussion on Atinka TV on Thursday, August 21, 2025, Boateng Agyeman, who described himself as a cousin of the late minister, recounted conversations allegedly held between Omani Boama and the president concerning the safety of the jet. I will never join the conversation about buying a new private jet. Look at what has happened regarding the crash. My family member was involved. I don't want to make it emotional, but the truth is they refused to service the aircraft because of what they had said, he stated. Now, according to him, Dr. Omani Boama had categorically refused to board the private presidential jet, describing it as unsafe. Now, the report from Omani Boama to the president was clear. He told him point blank that the jet Okujeto Ablakwa was making noise about when the former president Akufo-Addo was using it was not safe. He said if Mahama sits in it, he, Omani Boama, would not, because the jet was a coffin. Boateng Agyeman alleged the former NPP chairman further dared Mahama to deny these claims. If President Mahama says my cousin never warned him, he should come out and deny it. But if he does, my brother's ghost will haunt him forever. Now, the truth is that the jet that crashed was due for servicing, which was going to cost the nation 12 million euros, he added. Now, the big question I want to ask is, was it a jet that crashed or it was a helicopter? What really are they talking about? I want to understand. What really are they talking about? Was it a jet that crashed, a presidential jet, or was it a helicopter? My brother, my sister, Ghanaians are so good at turning dead people into saints. If Omani Boama was alive today, I'm sure this guy would not even listen to a word that he talks to him about. No wonder they were in two different political parties. That meant that it wasn't everything they agreed to. He's my cousin. He warned the president about this. Now there is a jet that has crashed. That jet was, in fact, ready for servicing, and it was going to cost 12 million euros. My brother, my sister, I am confused. Was it the helicopter or the presidential jet? Which one is it? We should be clapping for the President of the Republic for abandoning this coffin that is sitting somewhere. We have been told that the tank has totally rusted up and corroded. The same problem that was sorted out by the manufacturers. And hefty sums were paid for this. Less than a year later, the same problem resurfaces. Did we have a warranty? I've asked this question before. Now let me go into it. Why is it that in Ghana, when somebody dies, we turn the person into a certain kind of a monster? If we don't listen to them, their ghost will come and slap us. Their ghost will come and kill us. Their ghost will come and drink our blood. Omanibu Ama is dead. He is gone. The only thing that we will remember him for is what we are remembering him for now. His legacy. What he left behind in the service of God and country. Many people have said that Omanibu Ama was a very wonderful person. Very compassionate. Same thing was said about Murtala Ibrahim. My brother, my sister. This private jet issue, I am looking forward to two things happening. Number one, the so-called private jet that takes off from the so-called Kotoka International Airport. The so-called private jet that is not Ghana Airways takes off from a certain airport that glorifies the whims and caprices of a certain coup maker. Are you not ashamed of these things? Can you not solve these problems first? I was thinking by now President Mahama would have removed that name from our airport, my brother, my sister. Kotoka International Airport. And you are comfortably flying your private jets and what have you from this hellish airport. Is it not enough of a curse? A man who never supported democracy. A man who fought democracy. A man who caused one of the biggest crimes in this country by ousting the very best president that we ever had. The reward is to glorify him by naming a whole airport after him. My brother, please, let us do first things first. Let's prioritize things. When we learn to prioritize our needs, then we can separate them from the wants. You don't have a Ghana Airways flight. Everybody is thinking about a private jet. You have not built a family house for your family. All of a sudden you want to build a private house for yourself. Your mother doesn't have a house. Your father doesn't have a house. My brother, you want to build a house for yourself, whilst your mother and father are still renting or still on the street. Are you not a vagabond? Are you not a vagabond? You know what it means to say vagabond? My brother, my sister, where I come from, we don't build houses for ourselves when our fathers and mothers don't have where to lay their heads. There was a preacher man in Tamale. In fact, I was related to him. They used to call him Dini Islam. Long time ago. He used to say some things that not many people will remember today. Ababe do in your kuku agbargu kabe abongolo ni in your tea in your panu any gala any butter sheje nya. Can I repeat it? Ababe do in your kuku agbargu kabe abongolo ni in your tea any panu any gala any butter sheje nya. Se u papa shedem enum koko a ko se nkan ma san kan e si kire nim e wo nim na wuti u banglo mu full private jet for the president. For me, it is a vagabond president who would sit in a private jet and fly around the world, my brother, my sister, when the natives of the land do not have an airline. Simple. What is wrong with us? Opposition is talking about private jets for Nana Akufo-Addo. And he too, overly pompous. Yes, he wants one that has all the luxuries in the world. My brother, my sister. Hey, at the same time, my brother, my sister, he is flying around the world so exorbitantly. Nana Akufo-Addo is gone. Mahama has come. He wants to be the very modest president, one of the very modest that we have seen around the world. He's flying commercial flights. When his brother has enough fuel in his private jet, he uses that to run errands for the nation, official duties, my brother. Is that not a humble president? Oh, if only Ghana would listen to me. Whatever money we have, my brother, my sister, to buy a private jet for the president, buy one aeroplane for the nation and put the flag of the nation on it and call it the Ghana Airways. That way you would have the blessing of the Osagifo. You would have the blessing of God. I don't see myself building a house for myself when my father and mother are street people. Think about it, my brother. All of a sudden is presidential jet politics. Canada, Japan is asking Blakk to come and apologize for not allowing Akufo-Addo to buy a private jet. Did Akufo-Addo ever think about a Ghana Airways plane? Did he ever think about that? Are you not ashamed when you go to your so-called Kotoka International Airport, the only airport named after a dirty coup maker, and see Air Brussels coming in? Caledonian Airways coming in. Air Togo. Togo even has a plane. Why do I say Togo even? Because we have had our independence long before Togo. My brother, this nation is bigger in population than Togo. My brother, my sister, this country has more natural resources than Togo. But Togo even has a national carrier. We don't have one. Are you not embarrassed when you see British Airways coming in here and flying the British flag? You are begging other countries to come in here and do business. They are busily flying their national flags. You don't even have an airline that is going to fly them into your country to do business. Are you okay? Are your brains working? Or those brains are dead because you drank too much galamsey water? I want to know. Why? Private jet, private jet, private jet. The disease of the average Ghanaian is catching up with our politicians. A man who is renting a house and is struggling to even pay his rent prefers to buy a car, flaunt it on the street. My brother, my sister, struggle to buy fuel for the car just to look good in the eyes of people. Yet he goes back home and has nothing to eat. He is struggling to pay his rent. Are you not a vagabond idiot? The white man is so modest when it comes to this. Look at the white guys who come to construct our roads here. A lot of them wear jeans shorts, very dirty. They wear boots that has never known water, sponge or soap for the past 6 trillion years. My brother, they stand in the middle of the streets and they eat coffee broke man. My brother, yet they are the owners of the contract. The few Ghanaians that are picked up to become foremen. My brother, when it's lunchtime, they are ordering food from Moving Peak. They sit down and ask their subordinates to serve them. If they had the chance, they would even be carried in palanquins whilst they eat and dine. Like Nana Addo wanted to bath in the skies and let the bath water fall on our heads when we don't have Ghana Airways. Are we okay? I read the news and it's so boring. Private jet, private jet, private jet. Where is the national carrier? Your airport is named after a dirty coup maker. Are you getting ready for yet another coup d'etat? Is that why the name of this coup maker continues to be on your airport? Or you are history illiterate? I am asking, answer. What is the problem with you? Patriotism has been thrown to the dogs. My brother, my sister, we support our thieves. A thief from Nima goes out to steal. My brother, my sister, and when the police are chasing him and he runs into Nima, hey, they protect him. After all, the next day, the stolen money, part of it will be used to buy cocoa and masa and kose for some people in Nima. Some people, a month later, he will use part of the stolen money to build a mosque so he can go to heaven. After all, they are told that when they build a mosque on earth, they will go to heaven. A thief from cantonments signs dangerous checks and steals from the nation. He runs into cantonments and is protected. After all, a few people will get the benefit of the money that he has stolen. He is their thief, so they are protecting him. When would the fight against crime end? Some criminals, my brother, my sister, are overly protected that the laws of Ghana become so limp. You know what that word means? So limp, so docile. My brother, my sister, so carbonic. I sit back and I get angry every time. You are those who are saying Ghana is a village. You say Ghana is corrupt. And when the laws are beginning to work, you fight the same laws that you criticize are not working. What kind of a human being are you? Are you a pig, a dog, or a goat? Which one? Choose one. What's wrong with us? Everybody wants the president to fly in a private jet. Are you crazy? Where is the Ghana Airways? You prioritize the president's private jet over the Ghana Airways. You want Americans, British, Japanese, and Chinese to come into this country and do business. You don't have your Ghana Airways flying them in so Ghana Airways can make money and also fly the national flag around the world. My brother, when Chinese people come here to do galamsey, they fly China Airways and come here. British people come here to do business. They come here in British Airways. Yet when we are going out on marked planes, and we play politics with this, you are not even ashamed that your airport has such a dirty, stinking name. You can polish that airport as much as you want, fit it with the latest fittings and fixtures. It is still a dirty airport as long as it is labeled like that. Common sense must begin to work. I was supposed to tackle 3 issues. I am tired. I will not do the rest. I've ended it.
Matam sanga